Just a quick one today, while I'm in the mood. So, on this channel, quite a bit, I do speak about people who are users, in particular, the context of um, avoiding them, cutting them out. Because over the past few years, I've done just that. I've slowly but surely got my confidence back, and I've not become, a dismissive person. I've just become more selective over who I give my time to, who I give my trust to, my self-esteem. And I do have a video or two coming up where I'm going to explain this a little bit more. But even though it's quite a positive topic, it's a self-growth thing, I do realise that can still be a very negative topic. In order to get to the good, you have to go through the bad. You have to talk about the people that let you down and that kind of thing, and the people that make you feel lonely. But I think it's long overdue for me to say that I do still have a few people in my life, my personal life, that's my IRL life, as well as my online life, who, I don't get to speak to them very often because of timing, but when we talk or when we hang out, they really do make me feel welcome. Having a conversation with them online it feels like having a conversation for real. Meeting up with them, it always makes me feel welcome. It always makes me feel good about myself. Because the things that I want from people are not big things at all. They're just normal things that people do without thinking. The only downside is that while I've got people who only speak to me when they're bored or when they're in a difficult spot, or who think they can just walk out of my life whenever they want to and expect me to still be there when they come back. And very often these are the people telling me that I owe them or that I should be grateful for this. While I've got people like that, I've also got these very, very kind people who are completely the opposite. They don't act that way. They don't act like I owe them something, which is good because I don't like people who treat kindness as currency, but they also won't take the compliment. They won't be told that they're actually very important to me and they've actually done more for me than they can ever know. They won't sort of, I suppose, take credit. And that's a real shame, but I think it speaks to their modesty. But I really wish I could adequately communicate to these people how significant they are to me and how lucky I am to have them. And yeah, and that's the only downside. But when you've got that as your only downside, I think it speaks volumes for how good you are as a person. Sorry if the audio is a bit patchy for this one. I've got some AirPods that I think might improve my audio quality, because it is something I've sort of become a little bit self-conscious of, even though I don't, view this channel as, creating content, as they say. But today they weren't hooking up, so I just decided to use my usual microphone on my phone. So apologies if the audio was bad. I should have made a special effort, given that this is quite a positive video. It's a bit of a shout out, even though I'm not naming anyone. But yeah,